Thank you for joining us for Midday News, Wednesday, August 26th already. I'm Thalia Hayden. We have a lot happening at this hour, so let's get right to it. This is new at 11. Johnson & Johnson may soon be offering a booster shot for their COVID-19 vaccine. This morning, the company released data of early-stage clinical trials showing booster dose results in a 9-fold increase in antibodies compared to those seen 4 weeks after a single dose. Now, that increase was noted in participants ages 18 to 55, as well as those over 65 who received a lower booster dose. Johnson & Johnson said the study was done early in anticipation of the need for those boosters. Now, the company is discussing with the FDA and other health authorities regarding the booster shot and when it'll come out. Neither of the studies mention that the booster shots impact on the Delta variant, if it's safe or not. And with Monday's full approval of the Pfizer vaccine, medical experts around the country are hoping more people will now get vaccinated. United Airlines and the Pentagon are the latest to announce vaccine requirements. Health officials say nationwide, more than 6 million people have been vaccinated in the last 7 days. These are the latest numbers from Eisenhower Health. You see right here, 53 COVID-related hospitalizations, 75% of which are unvaccinated patients. They also have 9 patients in the ICU, 5 on ventilators. In a post, the medical center is asking the community to get vaccinated, wash those hands, and take care of each other, please. Health experts say there is no way to tell how long this latest coronavirus surge will last, but they do say a rise in vaccinations will lead to more control over the virus by sometime next year.
If we can get through this winter and get really the majority, overwhelming majority of the 90 million people who have not been vaccinated, I hope we could start to get some good control in the spring of 2022.
Some believe the virus will end up being seasonal, like a cold or flu, and we must learn to coexist with it. But the more people who are vaccinated, the less chance that there is a mutation again. Now an update for you on the fire burning in Anza. It is called the Rock Fire, and it's held steady overnight. 4 homes were destroyed, and it's sitting at 250 acres. Evacuation orders still in place. Firefighters have been out there all night making sure this fire does not grow any larger. And this is contributing to all that smoke and haze in the air. Right now, the air quality in the Coachella Valley is so bad that a warning for the valley has been issued through tomorrow. The agency says smoke from wildfires in Northern California and now that added smoke from the Rock Fire is expected to hang over the valley for a while.
Sensitive groups, so elderly, folks who have pre-existing conditions like asthma, maybe consider limiting their outdoor exposure or outdoor activities during this time, staying inside with air conditioning. I think particularly in areas like the Coachella Valley where folks have swamp coolers or whole house fans, maybe using air conditioning instead of that to avoid bringing the smoke into their housing.
The agency is asking everyone to limit outdoor activities that may cause air pollution, such as grilling or mowing your lawn. And it is affecting other states as well. Poor air quality forced an entire school district in Nevada to cancel classes and after-school activities on Monday. This was in the Reno-Sparks area, and the smoke is from the Caldor fire, which is burning east of Sacramento. Washoe County, which includes Reno, issued a Stage 3 emergency air quality advisory for the first time ever, saying all residents should stay inside, and smoke is reaching all the way to New York City. Brittany Hope has more.
Driving through South Lake Tahoe and across the state line, the usually packed area, now a ghost town, filled with smoke from the Caldor fire.
You can't really describe it to someone from where we're from, that, you're having a pizza and there's ashes landing in your pizza.
Is that mine? This New York family making the best of their vacation by sticking on masks and playing cards on this quiet patio.
We are from Ecuador, South America. We had planned this like some months in advance.
This couple was going to be in Tahoe for a few nights. Now they're headed to Yosemite, where wildfires are further away. The few people in South Lake today walking around with masks on tight as the area bears down. A long-term closure due to the wildfire smoke. Take a look here. Heavenly is going to be closed for the remainder of the summer. That means all of its attractions are not happening. You can see that made clear here by all these red dots. The gondolas at a standstill. The U.S. Forest Service shut down the Tahoe National Forest and the Lake Tahoe Basin Management Unit because of the extreme fire conditions. State, federal, and some private beaches are also closed. A bit inland.
At the end of the day, it wasn't even a question. We just had to do what was right.
The Myers Mountain Market will not happen tomorrow and was canceled last week as well. Organizers say the event brings in over 40 vendors and around 4,000 people weekly.
If you have a market, people come, and you don't want to be the person who hosts a market and people are coming out in 400, 500 AQI.
Down the road, the owner of Frescana Mexican Bistro says his business is struggling because of all the smoke.
It's impacted us tremendously. We're contemplating every day, do we stay open, do we close?
Tim Kane has lived here for nearly 50 years. It's a problem he says is sadly becoming a yearly ordeal.
But unfortunately, August seems to be the month of the smoke in Tahoe for the last 5 years, 6 years.
And that was Brittany Hope reporting, so it's not quite that bad here. We're not seeing ashes in our pizza, but we are seeing that haze for sure.
Oh, definitely, especially when you look on the horizon, as we kind of see in the distance there. And that could be the case for the next couple of days. It all depends on that mid-level flow of air over the state and the West Coast, for all that matters. But yeah, it's going to be hazy today, but other than that, lots of sunshine over the Coachella Valley. Let's take a look at our mountain